The Old Testament is a big part of the Bible. There are 929 chapters in the Old Testament and only 260 chapters in the New. When you break it down into actual verses and words, over three-fourths of the Bible is in the Old. What do you think about the Old Testament versus New Testament? Is the Old Testament still important today? Some people say that we can do away with the Old Testament, that the Old Testament is full of laws, and Jesus came to replace the laws with the gospel. Perhaps the best way to determine the value of the Old Testament is to see how Jesus viewed it. What did Jesus say about the Old Testament and the law? Jesus' teaching was different from the teachers of his day. He taught with authority and he seemed to set aside many of the traditions. But was Jesus setting aside the Old Testament law? Those are some of the questions we will answer as we look at a Christian's righteousness and Jesus' view of the law. Let's look at Matthew 5:17. Jesus says, "Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or prophets. I have come to abolish them. I've not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them." The phrase the law and the prophet is simply shorthand for the whole Old Testament. It means that Jesus came from somewhere else and that he came on a mission. Here he says he came to fulfill the law and the prophets. So, how did he do this? In what ways did Christ fulfill the Old Testament scriptures? First of all, he fulfilled the demands of the law, and he did this in two ways: by his life and by his death and resurrection. Jesus fulfilled the demands of the law by his life because he lived a perfect life in obedience to the law. Hebrews 4:15 says that Jesus was tempted in every way just as we are, yet was without sin. Jesus may have set aside some of the traditions, but he never set aside God's commands in the Old Testament. He lived a perfect life of unswerving obedience to God's perfect and holy law. He took the law's punishment for our sin. Galatians 3:13 says, "Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse for us. For it is written, Cursed is everyone who is hung on a tree." Jesus fulfilled the demands of the law when he died for us, taking the law's punishment for our sin. And he demonstrated that the price had been paid when he rose again from the dead. So that's the first way Jesus fulfilled the Old Testament scriptures. He fulfilled the demands of the law. Secondly, Jesus fulfilled the Old Testament prophecies. After his resurrection, Jesus met his disciples on the road to Emmaus, and he told them how foolish you are and how slow of heart to believe all the prophets have spoken. Did not the Christ have to suffer these things and then enter his glory? And beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he explained to them what was said in all the scriptures concerning himself. Luke 24:25 and 27. Jesus told the Jewish people of his days, "You diligently study the scriptures because you think that by them you possess eternal life. They are the scriptures that testify about me, yet you refuse to come to me to have life." John 5:39 to 40. The entire Old Testament pointed forward to Christ. Jesus is the subject of the entire Bible. If you reject the Bible, you reject Christ. But if you believe, you will accept him. Which group are you in? Be blessed.